Hello, I'm Matujima and you're watching HornbillTV's Prime at 9. Terming forced religious conversion a very serious issue, the Supreme Court on Monday took a serious note of such proselytization through deception, allurement and intimidation and asked the centre to step in and make sincere efforts to check the practice. It warned a very difficult situation will emerge if such religious conversions are not stopped, as they may pose a danger to national security and the fundamental rights of citizens to freedom of religion and conscience. A bench of Justices M.R. Shah and Hima Kohli asked Solicitor General Tushar Mehta to enumerate measures to curb the practice through allurement. This is a very serious matter. Sincere efforts are to be made by the centre to stop forced conversions. An otherwise very difficult situation will come, the bench observed. Mehta submitted before the top court that the issue was debated even in the Constituent Assembly. The Solicitor General said forced religious conversions are rampant in the tribal areas. Many a time the victims are not aware they are the subject matter of criminal offence and would say they are being helped, Mehta said. The top court observed there may be freedom of religion, but there cannot be freedom of religion by forced conversion. "11 bodies of workers that were trapped in the stone quarry collapse at Maudar, Nantial district of Mizoram have been found. A body is yet to be recovered. Today at around 2:40 p.m., stone quarry of ABCI Infrastructure Private Limited collapsed and buried workers along with 5 Hitachi excavators and other drilling machines. Officials informed that the workers are from Bihar. The quarry has been operational for 2.5 years. Initially, 13 people were caved in, but one person standing at the corner of the stone quarry survived. STRF, BSF and Assam Rifles along with local volunteers have been assisting in the search and rescue operation. An encounter broke out on Monday between a team of army personnel and unidentified militants in a forest in Assam's Tinsukia district, a defense spokesperson said. It was informed that the firing started around 9:20 a.m. in Barapatar when the army team was patrolling the area. Due to the swift retaliation by troops, the terrorists ran away into adjoining areas. No casualty has been reported. Additional troops have been launched and operations under progress. According to PRO Deshpur, unidentified militants on Monday lobbed a grenade and then opened indiscriminate firing on an army convoy in the upper Tihinga forest area in Dikpor in Assam's Tinsukia district.
আৰু হোৱাৰ পিছত গুলিয়াগুলিও হৈছে। যেতিয়া আৱাজটো শুনোতে আমাক মানে মানুহে পঠিয়াই দিলে, যোৱা ইয়াত নালাগে বুলি ক'লে, থাকিবলৈ গুলি কেতিয়াবা লাগি যাব বুলি সিমানটোৱে আমি জানো। আমি গুচি আহিলোঁ পিছত।
আচ্ছা, তো গুলিটো শব্দ ক'ৰপৰা শুনিছিলা? মানে কোনে গুলিয়াইছিল ভাবিছা?
শব্দটো শুনিছিলোঁ ফাঁচী দলঙৰ ওচৰত, ডিগবৈ জংঘলৰ মাজত এখন দলং আছে, সেই ফাঁচী দলং বুলি কয়, সেয়া মাজতে শুনিছোঁ। এটা ৰাস্তা আছে, সেই ৰাস্তাটোতে লাগিছে সিহঁতে।
Nagaland State Cooperative Union celebrated its 69th All India Cooperative Week on Monday under the theme Growth of Cooperatives and Future Ahead, with Minister for Agriculture and Cooperation G. Kaito IA gracing the occasion. Speaking at the event, IA said that it is high time to have cooperative movement in the state as cooperative societies have become engines of the social and economic development. The minister said the state government has taken advantage of the social capital and initiated One Village, One Cooperative Society where each household is represented in the cooperative society. IA said that Nagaland has more than 8,000 registered societies, however most of these are defaulters. He further asked the department to cancel all 522 non-functioning cooperative societies.
Cooperative Development Project ICDP, a CSS program with block cost of 52 crores is a 4-year compact area development project currently being implemented in Kohima, Toinsam, Kipere, Peran and Longland districts and is nearing completion. The ICDP project has resulted in the creation of 6 collection centers, 300 micro ATMs, 42 pickup marketing vehicles, 18 market godowns, 3 customized marketing bars, 304 pickery units, fruit preservation unit in Pengsang, 2 marketing complex, 1,230 hectares of new agri-horticulture cultivation areas. One of the major issues hindering the progress of the development of the cooperative movement in Nagaland is in the rampant presence of non-functional cooperative society. Cooperative Development Project, ICDP, a CSS program with block cost of 52 crores is a 4-year compact area development project currently being implemented in Kohima, Pengsang, Kipere, Peran and Longland districts and is nearing completion. The ICDP project has resulted in the creation of 6 collection centers.
Cooperatives to retrospect and introspect our activities of the past till then, and also to make plans for the future. This is the time to study, to see what were the factors or what were the reasons for our failure in the past or success in the past, and what should be done to improve our activities to grow for a better tomorrow. We all know what is a cooperative. It is an organization, a society, organized to achieve a common economic interest. The very purpose of cooperative is for the inclusive development of the vulnerable and marginalized who are neglected otherwise by other institutions.
The District Child Protection Unit of Kohima and Child Line of Kohima inaugurated what has been named the child-friendly wall today on November 14 in Kohima below the Measure Bridge. Lanusanla, the administrator of the Kohima Municipal Council, inaugurated the child-friendly wall. Speaking to HornbillTV, the Center Coordinator of Child Line of Kohima, Ningu Kulnu, said the organizers inaugurated the wall to create awareness about Child Line 1098 24/7 toll-free services for children in need of care and protection.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are from the office of District Child Protection Unit Kohima and Child Line Kohima. We are marking today this Children's Day 2022, and with that we came up with a new awareness strategy, that is child-friendly wall. And as you can all see, we have a big wall which have been given to us. Supported to us by Kohima Smart City and PMC Kohima. So you might be wondering what is the importance of child-friendly wall. You can see here a picture of child rights, and here you see the services that Child Line 982. So whenever we talk about child-friendly wall, what the main aspect is to create awareness, because children, they really like creativity, the arts and everything like that. In that matter, if children can come to know from here, they will be able to know from their rights, and if there is any assistance or any help they need, then they can dial this 1098 number. Thank you.
The group called Fun Tree Crew is all set to organize the 4th Hornbill Darts Masters 2022 on December 1st and the 2nd at the Heritage in Kohima. Announcing this during a press conference that was held today on November 14, FTC members said that the players would be categorized into 2 groups, singles and teams. They are also expecting participants from national and international levels, including Dubai and Malaysia. The organizers informed. At present, there are 12 team owners, while players include 25 national players and 20 local participants. In the singles category, the prize money for the champion is Rs 50,000, followed by runner-up Rs 30,000 and the third runner-up Rs 15,000. for the team event. The prize money for the champion is rupees 1,20,000, runner-up rupees 80,000 and joint third rupees 30,000.
To me, and I am the event director for the upcoming Hornbill FTC Dart Masters. Thank you very much for coming to this press conference. I, on behalf of FTC, would like to welcome you and thank you once again for coming to this press conference. Before we begin, I would like to introduce my colleagues who is here with us today.
Meghalaya Pradesh Congress Committee and PCC President Vincent Pala has made it clear that there is no law for the reservation in private sector. The State Congress President said nobody should be forced to implement reservation policy in the private sector as nobody will do the business here. He was reacting to the demand of the Heinrich Tripp National Youth Movement HNYM for a state employment policy to ensure 80% job reservation for local youths in private sectors.
The industrial policy is very clear. Whoever is investing in Meghalaya, there's a policy. They should follow the policy. Sometimes the policy is for tax exemption, sometimes the policy is for job reservation, sometimes the policy is for the land use and others. So the policy is very clear. So the best thing is that we implement the policy, we work as the policy. There's nothing, now people already invested and you change the law. How will people trust the government? It's not fair now. Me as a government, I told them if you invest in Meghalaya, these are the policies. But now halfway we change. So it's not fair, be it a private or a government. So we should not betray the people, especially. The policy is very clear. The industrial policy is very clear. Whoever is investing in Meghalaya, there's a policy. They should follow the policy. Sometimes the policy is for tax exemption, sometimes the policy is for job reservation, sometimes the policy is for the land use and others. So the policy is very clear. So the best thing is that we implement the policy, we work as the policy. There's nothing, now people already invested and you change the law. How will people trust the government? It's not fair now. Me as a government, I told them if you invest in Meghalaya, these are the policies. But now halfway we change. So it's not fair, be it a private or a government.
Wrestling, which began today at the second Northeast Olympic Games 2022, is not an established sport in Meghalaya by any means, but it appears to have great potential for growth in the state. Wrestling bouts are being held at the Jawaharlal Nehru Sports Complex. Here, the first time that such an event has been seen in Shillong. The twists, turns and quick movements to flip an opponent enthralled the spectators, especially those from the state who were getting their first taste of wrestling. In fact, there was no wrestling association in the state until one was formed earlier this year to host wrestling at the games. 11 wrestlers from Meghalaya entered the competition, 5 women and 6 men. And all 11 have made the jump from Mixed Martial Arts. Wrestling Association of Meghalaya Vice President Isaiah Karmangplang, who is well known in the state for MMA, said today, the seed has been planted and wrestling is here to stay. Karma said, the association has to nurture that seed and see that it grows, the official said. On Sunday, the second day of the Ahuna festival celebrations of the Sumi Nanga community, the Sumi Hoho organized a prayer program at the Sumi Baptist Church of Zuniboto. The 3-day celebration of the Ahuna, one of the main festivals of the Sumi people, began on Saturday and is set to conclude today. The prayer program began at 2 p.m. on Sunday. I Niketo Jimomi, president of the Sumi Hoho, gave the keynote address, during which he said that God has been miraculously working in the life of the Sumi people this year. Victor Shohe, MLA, the guest of honor, spoke about the importance of culture and that in the olden days, the Ahuna festival was celebrated to bring peace and unity. He encouraged the congregation to speak and stand for the truth, appreciate other people and pray for the Sumi people. HQ over Yeptomi, advisor for tourism, art and culture, was the special guest of the event. He said Zuniboto is the heart of Nagaland and urged the congregation to love and forgive others and to stand for peace and unity. Zuniboto is a land of warriors, but now we should be warriors of peace and love, Yeptomi stated. He urged people to live a life of testimony for non-Sumi people living in and around Zeniboto. During the program, it was also announced that the Tourism Department is planning to illuminate SPZC with lights under the scheme Prasad, which has been approved by the Ministry of Tourism. Dr. Daniel Chishi, pastor of Zeniboto Town Sumi Baptist Church, was the main speaker of the program. Drawing from the life of Paul, he spoke about how Paul did not want the Corinthian churches to have division among them. Dr. Chishi then stressed on the need for the Sumi people to be united. He urged the congregation to not carry grudges but unite. Senior Trinamool Congress leader and member of Lok Sabha Mahua Moitra on Monday said he voted to power her party would deliver all the welfare schemes that the West Bengal government has introduced for the needy. Moitra, who was in Tripura to attend a party gathering and mass rally, also countered the allegations of the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party and said that in contrast to the BJP's political policies, the TMC believes in public welfare.
আমি কাকলিদি আজকে এসেছি কলকাতা থেকে। সুস্মিতা দি তো অলরেডি এখানে আছে, খুব ভালো লাগছে এসে। আর ত্রিপুরায় এই যে বিজেপি সরকারের বিরুদ্ধে বহুদিন ধরে একটা মানুষ বুঝে গিয়েছে, 5 বছরে ত্রিপুরার এখানে তারা বিজেপিকে ভোট দিয়েছিল, মাঝপথেই তাদের মুখ্যমন্ত্রী চেঞ্জ করতে হলো। এটা নিজের ইনঅ্যাটিটিউড, নিজের আমি বলবো কমপ্লিট ফেলিয়ার ছাড়া আর কিছু নয়। তো এখন এই সরকার একেবারে করছে।
আমরা ত্রিপুরাতে গত 2 বছর ধরেই আসছি, কেননা এখানে মানুষের প্রতি যে অত্যাচার হচ্ছে। বিগত নির্বাচনে এখানে ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টি জিতেছিল অনেক রকম প্রতিশ্রুতি দিয়ে। সেই প্রতিশ্রুতিগুলো মানুষের স্বার্থে দিয়েছিল, কিন্তু তার একটা প্রতিশ্রুতিও তারা পূর্ণ করেনি। সিপিআইএমের আমলে, বামফ্রন্টের আমলে মানিক সরকার যখন মুখ্যমন্ত্রী ছিলেন, তখন ত্রিপুরা যেভাবে পিছিয়ে ছিল, বিগত নির্বাচনে ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টি আসার পরে ক্ষমতায় ত্রিপুরা আরও পিছিয়ে গেছে, কেননা এখানে অনেক বেশি ল অ্যান্ড অর্ডার সিচুয়েশন, যেটাকে বলা হয় যে আইন শৃঙ্খলা সম্পূর্ণভাবে ভেঙে পড়েছে।
Speaking at the public meeting, Trinamool Women Wing National President Kakali Ghosh Dastidar said that the BJP can never prevent the Trinamool Congress and the workers. Come what may, in the path, Trinamool will continue to strive for the interests of people, the TMC leader said. The welfare schemes of Bengal have helped people immensely, the TMC leader said. At least 4 workers of the National Highway Authority of India were injured when a giant tree fell on National Highway 6 at Umblingri Boy district of Meghalaya. The incident occurred at about 2 p.m. when the workers were working along the road. The injured persons were immediately shifted to the civil hospital at Nongpo. Among 3, one is said to be severely injured. He was identified as Morning Star Mawin. Morning Star was later referred to the civil hospital of Shillong due to his critical injuries. The collapsed tree caused a traffic jam. Traffic could be resumed only after clearing the tree. Former Bharatiya Janata Party spokesperson Prabir Chakraborty joined the Congress party on Monday, snapping ties with the saffron camp. Chakraborty, who was with the Congress after leaving CPIM, was appointed the spokesperson of the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party when it came to power in 2018. However, after a brief stint, he was removed from the post, and before he left the party, he was holding no important charge. Congress MLA and former Health Minister Sudeep Roy Barman and AICC Secretary and in charge of Tripura, Saritha Lightplung, welcomed Chakraborty to the party. Replying to a question regarding the mammoth rally of the TIPRA and prospects of a pre-poll understanding between the Congress and Tripura, Barman said it was a disciplined event and managed well. As for the question of prospects, the leader said only time can reveal what is going to happen.
The demand it is very much within the periphery of the constitution, unconstitutional demand now. এটা অসাংবিধানিক না। Who am I to oppose? Once it is within, very much within the periphery of the Constitution of India, who am I to oppose? Now you can say whether it is feasible or not, whether it can be implemented or not. In that I can say. But I cannot just support or oppose that demand. It is their party, it is their demand. Who am I to oppose that demand? সাংবিধানিক পেরিফেরির মধ্যে রয়ে তারা ডিমান্ডগুলো করছে। The demand is not unconstitutional. Now, so far you can put that question, whether that demand is feasible or not. Probably it can be mitigated some other means and mode. Not exactly the way they demand.
আগামী দিন কি ক্ষমতার সাথে কংগ্রেসের কোনো জোট করার সম্ভাবনা আছে? এখন কোনগুলো চলছে কি?
নির্বাচন তো বেশি দিন নেই, ধরুন জানুয়ারির 5 তারিখ ভোটার লিস্টের ফাইনাল পাবলিকেশন হবে। এই মাসের 22-23 তারিখ শুনলাম আমার ইলেকশন কমিশনের একটা সোর্সে 22 দিন বাদ দিয়ে with force against sorcery.
That's all we have for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.